Hey everybody, I'm Chef Teddy B, and this is Made Scratch Texas. There's a couple things that are pretty sacred here in Texas, and one of them is football, and without football, you gotta have a tailgate party. So today's episode is focused all about tailgate. So we're gonna show you 3 really cool, easy recipes to make for tailgating purposes. Make them in your house, take them out to AT&T Stadium, root for them Cowboys. All right, let's get started. So the first item on today's appetizer menu is gonna be our Brisket Stuffed Jalapeños. It's really easy to make at home. So we're gonna start with some fresh jalapenos. I'm gonna stuff them with some cream cheese that's been softened, taking some of our hickory smoked brisket, wrapping it with applewood bacon, and then we're gonna put them in the oven. So let's go ahead and get started. We're taking fresh jalapenos. We're gonna cut the edges off. We're gonna split the jalapeno down the middle. Then we're gonna take our knife, slightly cut back the vein, then take a spoon and knock the veining and all the seeds out of the jalapeno. That way there's no seeds, no veins, not gonna be a very spicy jalapeno for your guests. So we're gonna repeat this on all the jalapenos. And we'll do one more and we'll get them in the oven. So a lot of people, as they're preparing these at home, like to maybe possibly wear latex gloves, because what happens is you get the juices of the jalapenos on your fingers and you go to touch your eyes, your mouth. Not a very pleasant experience. So we've got 4 jalapeno halves ready to go. We're gonna take some softened cream cheese. And generally I like to cube them up ahead of time as we soften a little bit quicker. Take a spoon, fill your jalapeno about halfway full. Then we've got some of our hickory smoked brisket that we've chopped, and then we've tossed it in our house-made barbecue sauce. So we've got a jalapeno that looks like this. Then we take our bacon, and I like to take the bacon and we start on this end here, and as you tuck, you kind of tug and pull and keep the bacon taut. And then you take the last piece of the bacon, roll it up underneath, and you set it on your parchment-lined sheet pan. We'll repeat this 3 or 4 times, get them in the oven. Y'all come back to see us. Hey everybody, welcome back. So when we left you guys, we were stuffing our jalapenos. So kind of a recap, fresh jalapenos that have been de-seeded and deveined, stuffed with cream cheese, hickory smoked brisket, wrapped with applewood bacon, and now it's gonna go into the oven, 350 degrees, for about 15 to 20 minutes till the bacon's nice and crisp. But before we're gonna do that, again, if you guys have seen more episodes, I kind of like it spicy. I've topped each of the jalapenos with some of our Cajun blend spices. Then they'll go in the oven. So generally speaking, in our commercial kitchen at Scratch Catering, we grill all these over hickory wood on our wood-fired grill. Not everybody's got a grill at home, so we make this real easy and just gonna pop these in the oven so you can replicate the recipe at home. So y'all come on back, we'll have them in the oven, be done in 5 minutes.
Whether you're celebrating with friends or savoring a moment of solitude, every sip is a journey through time. A taste of the tradition, and a nod to the pioneers who blazed the trail before us. Discover the heart and soul of the American spirit. Land-run distillery. Premium whiskeys, rooted in tradition.
Welcome back everybody. This is Chef Teddy B and this is Made Scratch Texas. We're in the middle of our tailgate appetizer session. We've already got the jalapenos in the oven and they're baking off. The next appetizer we're gonna make today is our 3-pig slider. 3-pig slider, I meant to say that one more time. So what goes on a 3-pig slider? Well, of course, 3 different versions of the pig. We're gonna do our slow smoked pulled pork, some honey forest ham, and some thick cut applewood bacon. So let's go ahead and get started on those sandwiches. So what we like to do is we start off kind of like another famous chicken chain in the United States, is we put not 1 but 2 pickles on the bottom of the bun. And these are just regular dill hamburger pickles. And then let's start the pig process. So we smoke the pulled pork overnight, and our pork we smoke kosher salt, coarse pepper, garlic, smoked over hickory for about 12 to 14 hours. So when we pull it off the pit, it's got a nice bark on it and just falls off the shoulder. So we'll get the pork on all of the sliders. And as you can kind of see, we're putting everything on there. We're putting the bark, some of the nice meaty portions. Got a little bit of the rendered fat on there. So you got a nice layer of pork on each of the sandwich. And then we're gonna take some of our Black Forest honey ham, 1 piece per slider. And we've taken the piece, that's a normal size piece there. We've taken it, we fold it in half, fold it in a quarter, fits perfectly on the bun. And the last piece. Our last part of the pig is our applewood smoked bacon. This is a thick cut bacon. We take it, cut it in half, put it on the slider. Again, break it in half. And one more time. And one more time. All right, so rounding out the top of the sandwiches, what would be a 3-pig slider if we didn't have some fried onion strings on top of it? So we're gonna put some nice healthy portions of some fried onions. And you can fry these ahead of time. You can fry them the day of the event. Sometimes when we're in a bind, we'll fry them the night before. They hold up perfectly. And get a nice healthy portion on there. And then rounding out it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna top these with some cheddar jack cheese. Then we're gonna put them in the oven to melt the cheese for about 5 minutes. Then we'll put the top on them and serve them back up. So there's the cheese here. And don't be scared, you can let the cheese just kind of fall over the top of them, but when it melts, it's just gonna be all kinds of goodness. So we take it, we'll put them on a small baking sheet. All right, there's our 4 sliders. We're gonna go to the oven, 350 degrees for about 5 minutes, just to melt the cheese, heat the proteins back through. We'll come back, put the lids back on them, and get them packed up for the tailgate party. Y'all come back and see me.
From the most casual get-togethers to the grandest affairs, Scratch Catering has mastered the art of catering in Dallas-Fort Worth. And it's not just our food, but our personal touch and exceptional service that sets us apart. Why settle for anything not made scratch? Trust Scratch Catering to make every event memorable.
Welcome back, everybody. Chef Teddy B, made Scratch, Texas. Filming from our commercial kitchen in Southlake, Texas, which is just outside of Arlington, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. If you're gonna go see the Dallas Cowboys, you're gonna tailgate. If you're gonna tailgate, you gotta bring food and drink. So we've made the brisket jalapeños, we made the 3-pig sliders. Now we're gonna make Chef Teddy B's famous chili. And we're gonna make walking tacos for the chili to take to the Texas Stadium. So let's get started, but let me tell you what we're gonna put in it. So I've taken the liberty to go ahead and pre-season 3 pounds of ground beef, but chili, it's not so good with just one protein in it. We're gonna put some hickory smoked brisket in it, some garlic jalapeno cheddar in it, lots of jalapenos, lots of spices. So let's go ahead and let's start throwing all the kids in the pool. Hey everybody, welcome back. So we've got all the ingredients laid out for our chili. I've got 3 pounds of 90-10 Angus beef ground sauteed in here. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the ingredients in. So I've got 1 whole white onion finely diced and about 6 jalapenos diced with the seeds. And what I want to do next is I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil on top of that. And again, the meat has already been browned. We've got the vegetables in the chili, and they're going to sit there and saute for about 1 to 2 minutes before we add any of the other ingredients in. So the vegetables are nicely sauteed right now. Let's go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. So I've got 16 ounces of tomato puree. I've got 6 Roma tomatoes that we've diced. Again, I mentioned 1 protein chili's okay, 3 protein chili's even better. I've got 4 links of garlic jalapeno cheddar sausage we've grilled over hickory, and we finally diced it so it's very, when you bite into it, you're not gonna have a big chew of sausage. And then lastly, our third protein, we've taken 1 pound of some hickory smoked brisket that we cooked last night, diced it, no sauce, going in the mix. All right, for the spice blend for our chili, I've got 2 tablespoons of dried oregano. I've got 1 tablespoon of table pepper. I've got 1 tablespoon of cumin. I've got 3 tablespoons of chili powder. I got about 1.5 tablespoons of some granulated garlic, and 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. So we're going to give this a quick little stir. And you can kind of see everything is kind of congealing together. It's going to be a nice tight bond. Well, chili's going to have to be a little bit liquefied to make it really chili. So I'm going to add 2.5 cups of some chicken broth. And it's going to get ready to simmer and finish off. However, Chef Teddy B's chili is not chili unless we add just a little special kick to it. Nothing says chili like some Dos Equis cold beer. So we'll go ahead and add 2 beers. I was a graduate of Texas A&M, got a great education, and got a great class ring. In addition to showing off our pride of being Aggie, next best thing about being is a great bottle opener. And I can tell you guys, I've opened many a beer with this ring over the years, so kind of experienced. Alrighty. So back in the day, we used to refer to this as our Dos Equis Tres Carne chili, Tres Carne being the 3 meats. Now we just call it Chef Teddy B's famous chili. So we're gonna let this sit on the cooker for about an hour, let it come together, put together our walking tacos, and start the tailgate party. Y'all come back and see me. Hey everybody, Chef Teddy B. You guys ready to go to the tailgate party yet? I know I am. Cocktails have started. Let's get this chili going on the plate. So what we've done, we've got our Tres Carne chili in the pot. We're gonna start with some corn chips in our bowl. That's a nice healthy portion of corn chips. Chili's been simmering and cooking for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Chili is plated. Let's finish it off with a little fresh cheddar cheese. And you remember on our 3-pig slider, we put some fried onion strings. Just happen to have a few left over. So instead of fresh onions, we're gonna put some fried onion strings on top. And then last but not least, some fresh chopped cilantro for some garnish. And that, my friends, is a walking Texas taco, Chef Teddy B style. Y'all come back, we'll do a recap of the night, and then we'll head out to the Texas Stadium for the tailgate party. Y'all come back and see me. All right, everybody. Well, this concludes today's episode of Tailgate Teddy B Texas style. And let's kind of recap what we're taking out to the AT&T Stadium tonight to watch them Cowboys. So we started out with our brisket stuffed jalapeños wrapped in bacon, stuffed with cream cheese. Then I've got our 3-pig sliders, and our 3 pigs are going to be slow smoked pulled pork, ham and bacon, crispy fried onion strings, pickles, and a little barbecue sauce topped with cheddar cheese. And then last but not least, our 3-meat chili with some Fritos, fried onion strings, cilantro and cheddar cheese, and a cold glass of Land Run bourbon, and we're all set to go. So y'all come out and join us at AT&T Stadium this weekend. Hope to see you soon. And y'all be sure to follow us next week for another exciting episode of Made Scratch Texas with Chef Teddy B. See you soon.